DJ, are you there?
I'm here, Ariel. How are you doing, brother?
Wow, look at that. We got the sultry sounds of Mighty Mouse. We've got the green screen in back. I love, you know what I keep doing? I saw that clip of you with the Salt Bay, Salt Bay, Salt Bay, Salt Bay. Yeah, look at that. It was amazing. I loved
Thank
it.
you.
Just stunting on him.
I don't know, man. I mean, I like to play Dragon Ball Fighters, and sometimes when you're getting that butt whoop, some people like to lead so they keep their rank a little bit higher. But for me, if I'm getting my butt whoop, I just sit there and take it on the chin and be like, all right, get to the next game. You can't win them all. You can't win them
Right.
all.
It's almost like I'm in awe watching you in this setting right now because I feel like you're such a celebrity in that world, and I see so many clips of you in this exact setting. It's surreal to have you in this setting on my show.
Thanks, Ariel. I appreciate it, man. I'm a
By the way,
celebrity in your show too. I just don't as much, but it's good. Woo! Look at that shirt.
Look at that shirt.
Damn good shirt, my friend. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, you go pick that up as well. Designed by humans, Mighty Mouse, Mighty Gaming. Get yourself fitted, get in the clubs, VIP, bottle service, all that good stuff. Looks good, baby. Looks good.
Salt Bay, Salt Bay. Look at that. Look at that thing. I'm just gonna put it right here for now. All right, DJ. We have a lot of things to discuss. First things first. You are teasing an announcement. You've got something on your mind. You have something that you want to share. Please. What do you want to tell us?
Yeah, man. Me and Zevia, it's a soda company, basically all organic. Only has like 4 ingredients in it: stevia extract leaves, no sugar, 0 calories. We just partnered up. I'm in a brand ambassador with those guys, so very excited. I'm very careful what I put in my body, Ariel. I don't even take fish oil for God's sakes. But you know what? I approve Zevia. Crack this bad boy open right now. I just.
Ooh, grapefruit. Damn. Look at that.
So good. So good.
How refreshing.
So we linked up. It is very refreshing. Very refreshing. Okay. And we're partnering together and making one. So I'm very happy to announce that to the world.
I like it. Now, this is one of your new sponsors? This is big time.
This is one of my new sponsors, along with probably my second sponsor. Out of my whole entire career, I'm probably one of the most champions that kind of not handpicks, but is very cautious about what I get my name behind, and Zevia is one of them. First round management approached me with this, and I'm like, hey, do you drink soda or anything? And I was like, well, not really, because it has so much sugar in it. And he goes, well, why don't you try this product? They have gave us some of the product, we might think you like it. And I tried it, and I was like, it's delicious. Destiny loves it. She's pregnant right now, so she can't drink any alcohol, so this is kind of like her little sweet. And then the kids, they love it. We don't give them too much of it, but it's safe for them, so they kind of enjoy it as well. They like grape juice, the grape flavor.
What I like about it is everyone's going in the body armor direction. You say, you know what? I march to the beat of my own drum. I'm going with these guys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm sure Body Armor is a great product. They got great athletes as well. And I always think it's great when a company is looking at its athletes. Zevia approached me, and obviously I tried their product before we even started to talk. And I asked them, I was like, why me out of all the 1,000 athletes in the world? And they're like, you're very authentic. We love what you do on the Twitch channel. You're not like a big, mean, tough guy and try to bully people. You're very upfront about your personality and what you believe in, and we really appreciate that. And I was like, let's get married. Let me get on my knee real quick.
Speaking of which, so you said that your wife is pregnant again, Mazel Tov, and you are expecting a girl this time. Is that not right?
That is correct. She's pregnant, expecting a little girl. Very excited about it. Very exciting news for us. So thank you. Appreciate that.
When's the little girl coming?
It's looking like August right now. So she's probably about probably 14 to 15 weeks, I believe. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pregnant, but she keeps more track of that. I need to know what the birth date is and the next appointment. That's about it.
You're following right in my footsteps. 2 boys and a girl. There's nothing better. You got the 2 protectors, and then you got the little princess.
Absolutely. I would love to have the other way around. Have the daughter be older. That way, she's in high school. She have all the hot friends, and then my boys would be set up like, yo, why'd you hook up Maverick with the hot chick? Okay, don't leave your brothers hanging. So, but I'm excited. It's addition, building the legacy of the family, and I'm happy, man. I'm grateful. I'm blessed.
It seems like there's been a shift lately. Like I feel like I see you at a lot of the video game stuff. I saw you hanging with Jamie Foxx and OBJ. By the way, can you settle a debate for us? We watched that clip, and I said that OBJ is more popular and influential worldwide, certainly here in America, than Jamie Foxx. New York Rick was saying Jamie Foxx, but I feel like OBJ has the pulse of the nation right now. Everyone talks about him. Do you disagree with me?
I disagree with you. I
Come
think
on.
Jamie Foxx had the crowd. And would you, no, Errol, you weren't even there. Have you ever been the president of
No, I have
Jamie
not.
Foxx? No.
No.
When Jamie Foxx got there, everybody was, I think a couple of bras went by me too. When I was like to Jamie Foxx, like, damn, Jamie, you got these bras coming at you, dog. But OBJ, he's an amazing athlete. Me and him chopped it a little bit. We talked about injuries and his career and all that stuff. And Jamie Foxx, me and him talked it up. He was, I did a lot of stuff in Seattle in the 90s, selling a lot of my jokes. But I mean, he had the whole crowd, getting amped up. So I would go with Jamie Foxx. I mean, he's a movie star. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's people in,
What's he done lately?
England.
Yeah.
What's he done lately? He just came out with a new movie, actually, where he was a cop in Las Vegas, undercover cop trying to get son back. So it was a good movie, actually. It was on HBO. It was pretty lit.
Yeah, they've all done cop movies in Las Vegas. All right.
Jane
Get back to me when you're catching touchdowns with one hand. All right.
all right.
But it does.
Who's a better athlete? You just ask who's more, polarized as, a figure. And I think Jamie Foxx is. I mean, he's Willie Beeman, baby. I mean, he's played football. What are you talking about? He wasn't the right receiver. He was throwing the right receiver.
That's right. My name is Willie. Willie Beeman. I keep the ladies. All right. Anyway. But it does feel like they're getting you out there. I don't know if that's your doing, your management doing, the UFC's doing, but it feels like I'm seeing you more in these video game things, like in your element. It's starting to all pay off. Is that accurate?
Yeah, 100%, man. Obviously, I'm still a lot of people out there. People are like, "Are you retired now?" I was like, "No, I'm not retired. You effing idiot. I'm injuring. I just got surgery, in January, so that's taking time." But the biggest thing I always tell athletes and fans is that you look at Conor McGregor. He just landed at Burger King, the spicy chicken commercial, which is a big thing. You see Ronda Rousey, she's in WWE. They're starting to brand out to different things. To whereas Conor, he's still in mixed martial arts. And for me, video games is my life. I've been doing video games longer than I've been fighting. It's another passion of mine. It brings joy to my life. And why not take advantage of the downtime I have? And so, I've been busy with Metro PCS with the Purple Couch, which will be at UFC 223. Make sure you follow us on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Twitter Live to get, one of a kind announcement with me and Forrest Griffin. Don't know who's going to be on the Purple Couch yet. We also got the video games going on. I'm actually working with the UFC and E-League to see if I'm going to get on the TPS show to do some commentating with Street Fighter 5. So I'm just trying to stay busy, man. The Twitch channel is getting good. Zevia, we're on board now. We're doing big things. And I'm happy, and the kids, belly's growing. So I'm focused on stuff outside of the octagon because that's what I'm focused on because I'm injured. I can't fight right now. I can't even train right now. So that's the mindset that you should have and that I'm happy to have.
Okay, so here's the big question. When's it going down? Is the TJ Dillashaw fight going to happen? What's the latest? Tell us what's happening.
Latest, that's the fight that I want. That's the fight that I believe it should go down. Obviously, the UFC knows what I want. And the biggest thing that I've been really focusing on is letting Malky and Abe, first round management, handle that stuff. I mean, I think they're great managers. And I told them what I want. And then they're like, "Hey, we're going to be talking to UFC." I think the talks, with the Malky and those guys have kind of gone dormant. And don't get me wrong, I'm not calling Malky like, "Hey, Malky, what's going on? Hey, Malky, you hear anything? Hey, you hear anything?" I've come to the point now where, like, they know what's going on. And they're like, "Don't worry, DJ, we'll let you know what things are happening." So, obviously, last time we talked about it, I think it was about maybe 6 weeks ago, I think. He says, we're trying to shoot for July, International Fight Week. And we'll go from there. And then you also have, Ali, saying that, "Oh, it's going to be a rematch between DJ and Henry Cejudo." And I'm like, and people are like out in the streets like, "Man, what's going to happen?" I was like, "You want to call Malky Kawa? I'll give you his number. He's the manager. He handles that stuff now." So, but yeah, that's, as far as I know, that's where it's at, brother.
What was your reaction when you saw that they were trying to do Cody Garbrandt versus TJ Dillashaw? And is there a chance, are you being told that because this is the scenario that I see playing out. They tried to do this fight. TJ said no. And is it possible that they now kind of punish him and say, "No, you're going to go back to the Cody fight and not get the super fight"? You know how these things go. Like, are you hearing that there's any possibility that they actually like bypass the super fight and go back to the Cody fight?
Obviously, I have no idea. Like, I literally don't try to keep my ears in that bubble. But in the end of the day, UFC is a business. I mean, TJ just won the belt. Obviously, he just won the belt. I think he's been a champ for maybe 5 or 6 months. And so there's still a lot of line of contenders that he could fight in his division. Obviously, Dominic Cruz. You got Jimmy Rivera, the Cody Garbrandt rematch. So they have options for that one. So as for me, I have options as well. I could do rematches, I could do whatever. But I think TJ wants this fight because it's probably a bigger paycheck for him, and hopefully for me too. So we'll see what the UFC wants to do. I mean, obviously, the UFC wanted to do Christina Cyber versus Amanda Nunes, and now you see Amanda Nunes fighting Raquel Pennington, which I have no problem with that. I mean, there's only like 4 people in the featherweight division, or 5, I think. You also have the chick from Invicta, Megan.
Yeah.
She's a legit 155er. So I mean, there's options, and options are always good.
So right now, Ali, as you said, trying to put out this Henry Cejudo thing. Do you have any interest in that fight?
Yeah, I've always, this is the thing people got to understand. At the end of the day, it's a paycheck. So if you're gonna make as much money as you are when you fight somebody else, then I mean, that's the one thing I always tell people. Like, I would never turn down the truly rightful #1 contender in my division, because the UFC can actually strip me. They can actually be like, okay, you're not gonna fight the #1 contender, we're gonna strip you. So if they're like, hey, you know what? Henry Cejudo is the #1 contender. We deem him the legit #1 contender. And then I get like, I'm not gonna fight him again, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, well, as a duty, as a champion of my division in the 125-pound weight class, he's truly the rightful #1 contender. I will fight him. And then after I'm done with that, and the money was, they're like, hey, this is what you're gonna get, X, Y, and Z for this legit super fight. Then we're gonna make it happen. So, but I fought Joseph Benavidez, twice. Fought John Dodson twice. I made more money fighting, not rematches. So it's just, when it comes to like my division, like true weight class division, I don't argue that. I'm like, great, let's fight.
Speaking of Benavidez, he's coming back in June, and he spoke to ESPN.com last week, and it seems like he's thinking that if he wins this fight against Sergio, that he makes the most sense for you. Did you see his comments about just this being the best fight, and how, like, there's no other fights that sell, so why not do it? What do you think about him?
Yeah, I love Joseph Benavidez. Me and him been upfront about fighting each other again. He goes, I don't see why me and you can't fight 3 or 4 or 6 times. I don't see what's wrong with that. And I was like, yeah, I don't either. I mean, at the end of the day, the paycheck's still the same. You know what I mean? So Joseph, he's a great guy, great fighter. He's taking on Sergio Pettis. Sergio Pettis coming off a loss against Henry Cejudo. I'm looking forward to watching that fight. And I have nothing but good words to say about Joseph Benavidez. I mean, every time we've been around each other, been straightforward, and not bad to say about the guy.
How is the shoulder rehab going? How far away are you from being 100% good to go?
It's a pain in my ass, Ariel. Let me tell you that right now. It's getting there, man. Like, when I was going through the rehab, obviously, rehab was going good. And then I had my long head bicep tendon flared up. So I kind of backed off that. And then now that's done being no pain on my bicep tendon, which is this muscle right here, this tendon right here, which attaches to your bicep, also attaches to your labrum. And then now I have my infraspinatus, which is on the backside of my blade. That's been flaring up now. So that's like literally the only thing that gives me problems, as when it comes to 90 degree, right there, that's my 90-degree angle. So I got to really, struggle to get to that point to my right when it's like, how you doing, Ty? So I really got to work on that. But I've been doing it, 3 days a week, been doing it at home. When I've been on the road with the UFC, doing the Metro PCS stuff, I've been hitting up Heather, the UFC Performance Institution. It's been absolutely amazing. When I was in Las Vegas for the recent fights, I went there 3 days in a row. So, and then I did rehab in the hotel room. So I'm doing the best I can to get healthy, but I'm not rushing it. I mean, obviously I am kind of rushing because I'm getting injured as I'm trying to get rehab done, but it is what it is. We can do it. It's part of the sport.
You still feel like July is possible, though?
Like July. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, I've done it before. Obviously, I was a lot younger. In 2013, I fought John Dodson in January, and then I signed up. I signed a contract to fight John Moraga in March, and then I had to back out of that fight because I had to get shoulder surgery, labrum repair on my right shoulder, and then so I got surgery in March, and then I ended up fighting in July. And so it seems feasible. I've done it before, but with this one, it's a little bit different. And like the doctor, I saw him when I was in Vegas. He says, dude, I can do the same surgery on 10 different people, the exact same surgery, and every single one of you people are going to have different rehab to recovery. The road's gonna be totally different. So for me, that's my goal right now. Whether it's TJ, Henry Cejudo, Joseph Benavidez, Dana White, it doesn't matter. That's where I want to fight is in July. So my job is to stay healthy and keep on rehabbing and try not to accumulate any injuries.
Wait a second. TJ, Henry Cejudo, Joseph Benavidez, and of all people, the fourth person that you choose is Dana White, and you don't think I'm going to ask about that? Why'd you choose him? Why'd you say Dana White? What's going on? Is there some kind of issue now? What's happening?
No issue. The internet loves controversy, so I just threw his name out of there. Okay. But no, I have no problem with Dana White. Me and Dana White are cool.
All right.
I should have threw your damn name in there. I'm like, I'll fight Ariel Helwani. I'll fight MMA Junkie. I'll fight Sherdog, Mr. Dog, whatever his name is, Jeff Sherdog. I'll fight everybody. I don't care.
I just want to go back to something that you said earlier. You said the talks are dormant, and Malky and Abe know what you want to take this fight against TJ, to make it happen. What is it that you want? Could you tell us once and for all?
I mean, obviously people can, eventually, when you guys look at the pay scale, the champions and stuff, you guys obviously see where I'm at. But I'm not really going to go into that as well. I don't think it's unreasonable what I'm asking for. I believe I deserve it. And so, I mean, people are going to say this is a true super fight. Then let's, after everything's done and said, when you look at the numbers, I want to make sure they look at them like, yep, that was worth it. I totally agree with it. But at the end of the day, man, like I said, let Malky and the UFC, it's on them now. It's on those guys. I mean, you look at OBJ, right? Back to your boy Odell Beckham Jr. He was just in the news on SportsCenter talking about he wants a bigger contract to play football. And then people are arguing like, he doesn't deserve that. He doesn't deserve that. And there's people out there, he does deserve that. He does deserve that, even though he's already in contract with the New York Giants. And so, I mean, you can say that's like the similar case to mine, but he's asking for freaking like $30 more million, and mine is nowhere even a fraction of that.
Are you still sticking to the seven figures thing? You want seven figures to take this fight?
I don't think I don't. I mean, like I said, let's just let Malky and Abe, those guys do what they're good at, and then I'll do what I'm good at, which is get healthy. And when it comes time to fight, Demetrious Johnson will always make sure he'll be on to put on a great show, and maybe do a new submission out there. I mean, everybody out there in the world's been trying to do the Mighty Whiz Bar. Hopefully, I can pull out something else that nobody's ever seen, and keep on showing how creative I can be in mixed martial arts.
And by the way, I'd be remiss if I don't ask you about a potentially new contender who has emerged as of late, Jussier Formiga, who's a guy who we all thought would fight you at some point, but can't put together a winning streak.
We lost you, Ariel.
Oh, did you not hear me?
Yep, you're back now. You cut out.
Okay. I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on Jussier Formiga, and not like, yeah, sure, I'll fight him, but are you impressed with him? Do you feel like he's on the cusp of, finally being in that title shot picture? He just came off a very impressive win. He put together 2 in a row. He's talking title shot. What do you think of Jussier?
Yeah, Jussier's been there he's one of those, pioneers, veterans. I mean, I think he's been fighting longer than I have. Him and Ian McCall gone back and forth in Tachi. Ian McCall beat him in Tachi Fighting Palace, if my memory serves me correct. He's always had a hard time with that upper echelon of the fighters. When he fought Joseph, he got knocked out. When he fought John Dodson, got knocked out. So there's always I always tell people, there's a different caliber of athletes, even all divisions. When you go to the lightweight, bantamweight, welterweight, light heavyweight, there's always a different caliber. So each time he gets to that number 3 or 4 spot, I guess like a Joseph, John Dodson, it pains me that he's at 135. I think he does great at 120, but that weight cut's just too much for him. But yeah, he's doing good. Spinning back fist, hit, bin 10, and then he jumped on him and took his back and choked him out. So, it is. Hopefully, we'll see what happens.
Your prediction, though, right now, July co-main event, DC Stipe, you versus TJ. Is that what you think goes down? Is that what you want to see happen?
That's what I want to see what happens. That's what I'm hoping for, man.
And you're cool with TJ fighting for the belt, right? This isn't going to be like a 130 catchweight type of thing.
Yeah. I'm totally cool with that. Like, a lot of people are like, you should be fighting for his belt and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be frank and honest. Like, if I went up there and beat TJ Dillashaw at 135 pounds, I have no interest whatsoever staying at 135. People are like, why not? And I was like, I have no interest of fighting a guy who walk around 160 pounds. I literally have no interest. because that's going to put more wear and tear on your body. It's going to do X, Y, and Z. I'm looking for the longevity of my career. I want to fight for another 5 to 6 years, whether I win or lose, and I'm going to be able to do that fighting guys who are my size. I mean, you look at the Sugar Show, Shane O'Malley. Man's 5'11". My God. I mean, it's just, you know, it creates more. I think, and obviously I would do it if the money was right, but I believe I'm not going to sit here and argue with somebody who doesn't believe I should make X, Y, and Z to where I believe I should make something to do that. Like I'm not a type of arguing person. That's why, like I said, I leave it up to Abe and Malky to do that job, because I'll get pissed off and I'll get aggravated and I'll get emotional about it. And then I'll start saying more stuff. And then I'm like, okay, do you want to fight? Because we can fight about this, because I'm willing to fight for the numbers I believe I deserve. And then you give me wild up already. So I'm gonna take it down a notch.
All right. Okay.
Oh, but he wants to make the weight cut. So he wants to make the weight cut. He wants to be the champ. All that cool jazz. I don't care about being champ. I'd rather be the only consecutive 12-time defending champion in any mixed martial arts promotion, not ONE FC. I mean, you look at ONE FC, they got double champs. I mean, my Bibiano Fernandez, he's about to fight a guy who's a champ, and they don't even have weight classes. They don't even have weight cuts over there. This guy's already won 2 belts, and he's going on to fight Bibiano for a 3rd belt. But my boy Bibiano going to clean him up. He gonna work him. So there's multiple champs out in the world. Don't be surprised if Bellator has a champ. So the champ is old news nowadays. But you know what is brand new news? 11-time defending champion. That's what brand fucking is.
Yeah. Congratulations, Demetrious Johnson. Congratulations on the new deal. I'd love to drink some myself. I went to a bunch of bodegas around our studio. I couldn't find any. What's up with that?
We're gonna send you some. We're gonna send you some. You already got some mighty gaming swag. We're gonna get you some Zevia. We're gonna hook you up. Drink it, ladies and gentlemen. It's safe for your kids. No calories, no GMO. Delicious stuff.
Awesome. Congratulations on the upcoming baby. Keep us posted on everything, and good luck with the rehab. Always great to talk to you, my man. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ariel. Appreciate you, Ben.
All right, there he is, the one and only Mighty Mouse, Demetrious Johnson himself.